Okay, the people who watched Paul Chryst grow up say they're not surprised to hear he might be headed home to Wisconsin. Leah Linshai takes us back to where it all began for Chryst at his old stomping grounds in Platteville.
Yeah, Michelle, it's actually been more than 30 years since he attended Platteville High School, but his old coaches say it's impossible to forget a sports star that shined as bright as Paul Chryst.
I knew that he was going to be a football coach.
Decades before Paul Chryst took the field as offensive coordinator for the Badgers, he owned this field at Platteville High School.
Paul's a leader. He's just one of those kids that always had the leadership qualities, carried down from his family, his father.
The son of UW Platteville coach George Chryst, Paul has his roots in teaching others.
You could tell that Paul was going to carry that legacy on.
Paul's easy to remember. Very easy to remember, just because of his abilities.
It's been years since his old teachers have seen Paul, 30 since they've coached him. But they'll all agree he's not a student that fades from mind.
A kid that you remember. You remember the way he conducted himself in the classroom. Other kids, I said before, would look to Paul.
He brought the best out in everyone, no matter what sport he was participating in.
There's some good shorts.
Paul lettered in basketball, as well as football, baseball, and track, taking each team far.
This is Paul Chryst right here.
In 1983, he led the Hillmen to the Division IV state championship.
Paul's a class act even as a student, class act as a ball player, and we've seen that's continued for him all the way along. He still is a class act.
They're proud of his past, but the people who watched Paul grow up are just as proud for his future.
It's just a thrill to have Paul back in Wisconsin and back home again, where he belongs.
We've got a big mural of all of our greats down on our main street. It'd be neat to see Paul Chryst on that wall.
Again, no official word from the UW on whether Chryst will become the next Badger coach, but the people we talked to in Platteville today say there are no doubt in their minds, and they said when it happens, not if it happens, they will, of course, make it up to Madison to watch one of his games. I'm sure a couple.
When?
When?
I like that. Okay. Thanks, Leah.